This video is a fictional scenario created solely for entertainment purposes. It does not reflect real events or predictions. The content is speculative, aiming to stimulate thought and discussion. Proceed with an open mind and a willingness to engage in thought-provoking discussion. Imagine a world on the brink of major conflict in 2024. Picture nations teetering on the edge of war, a palpable tension hanging in the air. It's a scenario none of us want to consider, yet it's vital to explore. We're walking through a hypothetical landscape where political and social divisions escalate, where unrest brews and bubbles over, threatening to shake the very foundations of our global society. What pushes a society to stand against itself? How thin is the line between order and chaos? Picture the US, a nation known for its democratic values, plunging into civil unrest. Imagine a nation divided, where political and social tensions escalate into a maelstrom of conflict. It begins with heated debates, marches and protests, a public outcry for justice. The discord grows, the divide widens, and suddenly, peaceful protests transform into violent confrontations. In this hypothetical scenario, the undercurrents of discontent ripple outwards, and the nation teeters on the brink of civil war. The question we must ask ourselves is, what drives a society to turn against itself? How thin is the line that separates order from chaos, unity from division? In this imagined reality, the ideals that the nation was built upon are challenged, tested, and pushed to their limits. In the face of such adversities, where does the hope for peace lie? Now shift your gaze to an international scale, where a triggering event spirals into global conflict. Picture the world in 2024 as nations grapple with the unforeseen, a hypothetical scenario that could lead to World War III. Let's explore the chessboard of global politics. Imagine alliances forming, not just based on geographical proximity, but on shared ideologies and economic interests. The tactics of warfare have evolved since the last global conflict. It's no longer just boots on the ground, but drones in the sky and hackers in the cyberspace. The battleground has expanded, and so have the stakes. Modern technology, from artificial intelligence to quantum computing, could be harnessed to wage war, turning tools of progress into weapons of destruction. But with every move, the question remains, what would be the global impact of such a war today? Is it possible to step back from the brink of such a conflict? Let's delve into this further. In the midst of these hypothetical scenarios, never underestimate the influence of individuals and societies. Even as tempests of conflict stir, it is through the power of diplomacy, dialogue, and understanding that we can navigate turbulent waters. Our collective will can quell the storms, and our united voices can echo louder than the drums of war. By fostering empathy, we can bridge chasms of conflict and create a world rooted in peace. Each one of us holds the power to steer our societies towards peace. In the end, the importance of peace and stability cannot be overstated. They are the pillars that hold our world together. How can we, as individuals and societies, work to prevent these scenarios from becoming our reality? It's time to reflect, discuss, and act.